Welcome back. Today is National Cheese Day, and what better way to celebrate than to have Rich Rogers from Scardello here to show us some yummy cheese pairings fit for a picnic. Welcome, Rich. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
We are fantastic. Show us what you have for us. Looks beautiful.
Well, starting out, we've got some Manchego bites. These are just pieces of Manchego, really great sheep's milk cheese from Spain, and then we've got some quince that's been rolled in toasted almonds.
And tell us what quince is, because I always pronounce it as quince, which is wrong.
Yeah,
Quince.
so you're basically teaching us what cheeses we need to pair with, like what toppings or what bread or what flavor.
Well, just some great pairing ideas, and quince, a very common pairing with Manchego, goes great with salty sheep's milk, and then there's a little bit of arugula on there as well.
Yeah.
So
a
little bit of bitterness that goes with that sweet
What do you
and
think, Courtney?
salty.
Yum.
I approve.
Good.
I approve.
Very nice.
so what
and
do we
then
have
over here we've got
How many calories do you think we're understanding?
I have no idea, but a little bit goes a long way. We've got some toast with a little bit of nice buttery brie, and then some golden raisins that have been soaked in a Chardonnay syrup.
Ooh,
Ooh,
yeah.
did you say Chardonnay?
So a little bit of wine, so you get kind of a little bit of a boozy flavor, but at the same time there's a little bit of vanilla bean, a little sugar. So
Well, boozy flavor just sounds awful.
So did you make the raisins?
So
yourself?
basically you take raisins and
Okay.
you steep them in a little bit of Chardonnay, a little water, a little sugar,
how
and
long?
some vanilla bean, about an hour.
Okay.
And then you reduce that down, so you want about a cup of Chardonnay, a cup of water, and about a half cup of sugar.
Okay.
And a half of vanilla
That's
bean.
very, very good.
Is it yum?
Extra,
I'm still
all
working on
these are
that.
supposed to be tasty. So we've got over here. We've got a mixed milk cheese called Rocchetta. This is
so loud.
it's really loud and crunchy. We've got goat cheese, sheep. It's goat, sheep, and cow's milk. It's got a great cheesecake-like texture. And then I
So
put.
you've mixed three different,
Well, no, it's the cheese maker.
the milk of
mixes the
three
milk.
different animals.
Right. So if you've had like a wine that has different grape varieties in it, blended together, it's the same thing. So you get kind of the best of both worlds. You get the tanginess of goat's milk, the gaminess of sheep's milk, and then the cow's milk kind of rounds it out. And so on top of that, we've got some pickled raisins. But
What is a
you
pickled raisin? How do you pickle a raisin?
it's just like making any sort of pickle, but you're
Kind of
using
vinegar?
sweet fruit, and so you get this really wonderful, like tart and acidic flavor,
Right.
but at the same time a little bit of sweetness. And the cheese has a cheesecake-like texture, and so that is what is brilliant about the cheese.
We didn't see that quote, don't worry.
And
Yeah.
so, yeah, exactly.
I'm really
it
on
does.
board with National Cheese Day. If you just
Great, and what do we have here in the
So finally what we've got is we've got just classic pairing. We've got Stilton
love
with
Stilton.
some really wonderful local honey, dark honey. And so that perfect combination of blue and sweet. Blue is always the saltiest of all cheeses, and so when you add a little bit of sweet honey to that, even for
y'all
somebody who's
describe
not,
blue cheese as salty.
right.
See, I describe it. I don't think that would be my first adjective.
Well, it's not.
It's like a
more
bitter
bitter.
Most
Yeah.
salty.
people think of like peppery. That's the first flavor that hits your palate, but it is salty because they have to control that bluing, and so they do that with salt. And so that's why port is a great pair with blue cheese.
Okay.
You know, anything sweet. And
Wonderful.
so-
Awesome.
Terrific. Well, all of these cheeses are available at Scardello, correct?
right.
Wonderful. And to get your cheese fix, you can call 214-219-1300 or visit scardellocheese.com.